Mortlake and East Sheen are pleasant places to live, and in one respect they are no different from any other community. Behind many doors live people who are isolated by their age or their disability. FiSH has been doing its best to help such people for over 40 years. Our aim is to keep them independent and happy in their homes for as long as possible.
Are you going to run or do you want an arm?
Which ones you are free.
The office is kept busy all through the week, taking calls from people who need assistance and organising helpers to provide that assistance.
Good morning, FiSH Helpline. How can I help you?
Could you help me with some shopping, please?
FiSH can call on 260 volunteers. Fiona is a young mum who has come to help Sid Davis with his shopping.
Here's the list, and I really appreciate it.
No
Thank
problem
you
at
very
all.
much. It's not too much, is it?
Oh, no, not at all. And
Okay.
when can I bring it round for you?
What's convenient for you?
Should we say Thursday afternoon?
That'll be fine. That'll be
Joshua?
marvellous.
Yeah.
Sid has mobility problems, and that's one of the key issues that FiSH addresses. A lot of people just can't get around, and that's where our minibus comes in very handy. All the trips are accompanied by escorts who can give a helping hand, especially for those who are in wheelchairs.
My name's Tim, I'm your driver for today. We're off to get Frida and Tom now.
So we're off to do your shopping today?
Yes.
And how?
Well, some of my shopping.
Some of your shopping. Presumably it's a pretty vital service for you.
Very vital service for me. It's a lifeline, you know.
We also have a team of over 70 volunteers who offer their services as drivers in their own cars.
Jenny was telling me that a lot of people are a bit reluctant to ask for help because they think they're a nuisance.
I was.
You found it embarrassing at first?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you can still walk at them, you know, you should do something, and then of course it just gets too much.
It's very important to get people out and about, and FiSH lays on a series of attractive events and activities.
Fairy tales can come true, it can happen to you, if you're young at heart.
The FiSH choir has been very popular.
You will find to be narrow mind, if you're young at heart.
So we'll start talking.
Then there are the Tuesday talks. Last year, over 1,800 people attended them.
And Peter particularly likes that because that's it is part of its type out the leg of mutton.
No bit.
The Bridge Club is another thriving activity.
Sorry.
Also very popular is the monthly lunch at St Michael's Community Centre.
It's quite nice, actually. Yeah, I think so.
And it's not just lunch. There is always music on the menu as well. Loneliness is another key issue, and last year FiSH made over 1,000 visits to people in their homes.
Who's that? It's Emma.
You are cold.
Warm heart.
Emma is visiting Phyllis. She is 103 and lost her sight a year ago. People who find it difficult to get out often have nobody to talk to.
I lose my way.
Yeah.
And when you're completely blind...
FiSH befrienders are trained to form relationships that can often transform the lives of those they visit.
I don't know where anything is. Do you like doing this?
Oh, of course I do. I love coming to see you. Absolutely look forward to it. It's a joy. I think I get more out of seeing Mrs. D than Mrs. D gets from seeing me. I think it's such a joy.
For those who can get out, there is a service called Fish and Chats. This is offered 3 times a week. A chance to have a cup of coffee and talk to volunteers who are trained to listen.
Because they have 2 buses. They have one bus that collects people round.
We learn to listen because we are here purely to listen, not to give advice. And it is an amazing process because you can listen to somebody for 45 minutes without giving them any advice at all, and they may have come in with a problem, but they will have solved their own problem by the time they've finished talking to you.
Well, as a local GP, I'd just like to strongly endorse the highly valued role that the FiSH scheme has in our local community. Its various schemes that it offers, transport to appointments, shopping, befriending, they all enable the elderly and the disabled to maintain a much higher level of independence. And the knock-on effect from this is an improved sense of well-being and thereby improved health.
What's the most important thing that FiSH can do for old people?
Just meet other people of similar tastes and ages. That's really important.
The community spirit and the friendliness.
It's been a lifesaver to me.
I told my colleagues that I was coming to be videoed for a FiSH DVD, and they said, "Oh, FiSH, it's fantastic," and how lucky we are to have it.
And if you should survive to 105, look at all you derive out of being alive. And here's the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young.
FiSH is always looking for new ways to expand and develop its activities. In 2010, in partnership with Richmond and Kingston Accessible Transport, we acquired a second minibus. This was launched by local celebrity Annika Rice.
It really is lovely to come and hear about this wonderful local project, which is like a Challenge Annika. It's exactly all the same ingredients that have gone into this project. It's exactly what we did on the telly all those years ago. It's all about community support. It's all about goodwill and people caring and friendship and love, and all the ingredients are there, and I'm just so proud that it's happening on my home turf here in Barnes.
Running FiSH is a labour of love. Nearly all the staff are unpaid volunteers, but it still costs money to keep the organisation running smoothly. Barnes Green Centre is the hub of the operation, mission control, and to keep that open needs goodwill and subsidies. Our name FiSH stands for friendship, independence, support and help. If you can help, please get in touch with us at this address. Thank you.